Dear God, I hope this is live. Hi, it's Steve Morrison from the Preston and Steve Show. That's some stock music I didn't have to pay for. That's why I threw it in there. Anyway, if you're watching this and you can comment, this is my first attempt at really going live for a good cause other than something completely self-indulgent. So please send me a comment if you're seeing this. I'll be able to see the comments pop on up. And what this is it's a heads up. You might have heard me talk about it on the Preston and Steve Show. Kegs for Cats, and it is this weekend, and I'm going to bring in a couple of guests, the aforementioned guests. There's my wife, Claire. Say hi, Claire.
Hi, guys.
And there's Lucy Nolan. You know Lucy Nolan in Philadelphia, obviously,
With
for
her
television
jazz
work
hands.
and jazz hands and all the animal work and stuff like that. And there is Louis Czechia. Is it Czechia or Czechia? Czechia. You know, how many years have I known you and I still can't get that right?
That's okay. My kids still can't pronounce it right. So.
All right.
No,
Well, you know, you can always put them in military school. So anyway, guys, I wanted to just jump on over immediately and hop over to what we're talking about today, which is Kegs for Cats. And we did this deal. And again, I'm asking you, if you're watching this, please comment. I hope it's going out. If anybody wants to let me know, we appear to be live. All right. So, but I'm going to count on some comments coming in. Okay. We got a thumbs up from someone. Okay. It's going out there. Thank you. Excellent. Anyway, so we did this once before, and we did Kegs for Cats at the Philadelphia Brewing Company. And as it says in the little banner there, it is the Community Cats Fund. And whose idea was this initially? Who came up with the idea for Kegs for Cats? Was it you, Lucy?
It was Claire and me, and I think we were drinking wine, as I recall. That's usually where great things happen, is with the wine drinking. And you guys have that wonderful Max Fund, and we were doing our cat book, which was about community cats at the time. And Claire, we were sitting there thinking, well, what can we do to promote community cats, promote Max Fund, which is all about community cats, of course, and helping them, and also promote our book while raising money for you and Morris Animal Refuge. And we thought, beer and cats, Philadelphia Brewing Company, let's do it.
Is that how it happened, Claire?
Pretty much, yeah. She got pretty much all the details right. The drinking wine part is definitely
The drinking
right.
wine was true, yeah?
Yes. At the time, I think the pandemic was just going into that waning thing, and not every place was open. And we were lucky enough to get in touch with the Philadelphia Brewing Company. And Nancy over there is a huge proponent of TNR, which is all Max Fund does. And she was right on board with us.
So, Louis, explain the importance of TNR and what it does for, community cats, and how it's benefited Morris Animal, the union with Lucy, and the union with Max Fund, and what all is going on with this very wonderful union that's really benefiting a lot of cats.
Yeah, well, as with anything in animal welfare, it always takes a village to a lot of members getting together and making things happen. And it's community cats are very important for us to focus on in the city of Philadelphia. It's taking care of the making sure that the population of kitties are under control, making sure that they're safe and that they're healthy. And really the key is to get everyone we can spay and neutered there, so that they can live in their communities, they can flourish, and they can live wonderful lives and live in harmony with the humans, right? That's always the most important thing.
So Kegs for Cats itself was a blast. It was a great time the first time. Who wants to take the lead on explaining all that's going on this Sunday, as we say,
there's
afternoon?
So much going on. First of all, the Eagles aren't playing, so what are you going to do with your life?
It's a bye week. Yeah, it's very cool.
That's why we
still
decided
want
to do
to
it on
drink
this
beer.
Sunday. That's right. We were thinking ahead, but Algorithm Food Truck, which won Philly's best food truck, I think at least 1 year running, is our wonderful food truck that's going to be there. They're vegan. If you're not vegan, you're still going to love it. It's phenomenal. So if you buy a VIP ticket, you get a sandwich, which is deluxe and about the size of a small Volvo. If you are not into the VIP thing, which gets you basically an open bar, you can do the taco and have a beer ticket as well and join in on all the fun. We've got Kitty Rotten. I don't know. Have you guys heard Kitty Rotten play? Because Kitty Rotten's amazing, and Kitty Rotten has taken the stage as well. And Kitty Rotten's obviously all about cats and TNR. Have you guys heard him play?
Have not heard Kitty Rotten. No. And by the way, I want to clarify for those who might have misheard, that's Volvo, the size of a Volvo.
I thought I had the right vowel in there.
Yeah.
And if I was off on the vowel, then my apologies. Because
No. It was all good. No, all I remember, honestly, that was my first time when we did the last Kegs for Cats, and the Philadelphia Brewing Company is perfect for it because there's just loads of outdoor space. There's also tons of just walking around area. They have actually, there's the main brewery, and then across the street is kind of like an outdoor patio. Well, not patio, but it's like a picnic area, and that's amazing. So there's more than enough room to accommodate. Tell us about some of the auction items and what people can bid on. What's going to be available?
Oh, I can do
Go ahead,
that.
Louis.
As far as auctions, we have 2 tickets for our next Furball, which is coming up on March 24th of 2023. We also have some sit-in with Preston and Steve, which of course that's the most valuable auction item
Absolutely.
in the whole show there. And then we have things like a spa treatment package and getaway at Bear Creek Lodge and Resorts in the Poconos. So it's really some fun things like that. We tried to hit all the bases: cats, animals, humans, and spirits, and just relaxing and having fun. And it's all about the experience. So we're trying to auction off as many pieces like that just make people feel happy.
You know what was great about that first time that we did it was that we had it was just a general good feeling, as you said, Claire, earlier, that it fell right in that pocket when we had that first sort of, we're coming out of it coming out of the pandemic and all that stuff, and it was just a great vibe. But it was just such a good afternoon because there's so many people. I mean, going back, Lucy, you remember, we talked about this in Philadelphia when the President Steve show first started years ago. It was just a terrible situation for pets and animals and community cats and dogs, and it was horrible. And we started to really make some major inroads in getting out of that. And then after the pandemic, a lot of people had adopted pets. Louis, you know this, cats, dogs. And here we are kind of back in the same boat again, trying to make sure that they're taken care of. So this, in a way, is more essential than ever. Sadly, we've hung a little bit of a 180, but it's a blast. You come on out, you buy your raffle tickets. And what's the ticket price again? I'll go to a
It's
right here.
$25 for general admission, and then $50 for the VIP. And 50, gets you the big sandwich that Lucy was talking about, and also an open bar and cider license.
Very nice.
The thrill.
All right.
And then the other thing, though, you talked about the raffles because Claire, you have launched as a division of Max Fun, Punky's Pantry, in honor of the amazing and wonderful Punky who left us this year. And Punky's Pantry, you bring either a pound of dry food or a can of wet food, and what happens?
For each pound of dry food or each can that you bring, you will get an additional raffle ticket, along with the raffle tickets that you will get when you buy your admission tickets. And I just want to point out that also, I just want to say, if you can't make it to the event, but you're very interested in any of the auction items, you can go online and bid on them, even if you're not going to be there at the event.
And how do they do that?
If you go to the Rally Up where you go to buy your tickets, there's a part there that says auction items, bid on auction items. Just press on that and bid whatever you like to bid on.
Yeah, and all of our websites, sorry, Steve, all of our websites have links. So if you go on Morris Animal Refuge or Max Funds or Archimedes, there'll be there'll
My
be a spot
website.
that shows the event, and you click right on, and you get right into Rally Up. It's very easy.
All right. Well, listen, I'm getting a lot of thumbs up. Not the. I think there might be an issue with the comments not being on. I might have screwed that up. But if you're paying attention, this will be recorded, and we're going to put this up again on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all that sort of stuff. And we might even do another one of these. So honestly, the weather, guys, I don't know if you've been looking, but I should have had the weather, the
No, I
weather
think it's
page.
good. I think it's
Yeah,
good.
it's like more than good. It's like low 80s and sunny. So seriously,
know.
and it's a perfect place again to hang out. It's just got one of those casual vibes. If you're worried about, if you're still a little afraid to
I'm
be out
that
in public,
person, Steve. I am. I'm that person. I'm still concerned, and so that's why I love that outdoor space that you're talking about.
by the way,
It's
yeah,
lovely.
Lucy is afraid of leprosy at this point. I mean, there's not a disease out
I
there.
am. No, I am.
Anything
Yeah.
like the bubonic plague, she's
I was
got
going to say the bubonic plague is
everything.
bad as well. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'm
don't. No,
afraid of that.
listen, Lucy. It was no walk in the park. No, but listen. The fact that you go out and do all this stuff and you participate in all this stuff, and you're such a proactive advocate of pets in Philadelphia means a lot. And
It's you
I want,
guys.
in all
It's
my
you guys.
flailing around here, you were talking. I wanted to make sure we talked to you about the book, the books
Oh,
that you have, and
I
just
have a
tell.
prop.
There we go. And will
It's
this
the
be
snail or
available?
not the snail. And it's basically a little book about how two very, very different creatures noticed each other instead of being repelled by the fact that they're completely opposite, kind of brought them together and they developed a great friendship and then realized that no matter who you are, no matter how small or big you are precious to this world and this earth. So it's a conservation tale, it's a friendship tale, it's a whole why can't we get along tale. And the amazing thing about this book, and we'll be signing the book there as well, is that we got a Kirkus Reviews star, which, off the bat, I was like, a Kirkus Reviews what? And I didn't realize it's a huge literary honor. So we actually got a star for our book, which is it. We're just
That's
humbled and proud
fantastic.
and thrilled.
So,
I
so
know. I
the
know.
next step is the New York Times bestseller list, right?
Well, let's do it, baby.
Yeah, I like that.
Along
Awesome.
with Lucy
Go ahead, go ahead.
signing, I'm sorry, along with Lucy signing books, they'll also Hammer and Stain will be there. You can make a little decorative thing for your house with maybe a kitty cat on it or your name or something, a welcome sign. And then for dessert, Nothing Bun Cakes will be there with giving out samples, as well as the Sweet Trading Company will have chocolates as well.
Ooh,
And
who arranged that, Claire?
The chocolate?
The chocolate company.
Take a guess. The
Yeah.
wine company and the chocolate company.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be,
Well,
it's gonna
oh,
be great.
Steve, could I
So
just
much
say one
fun.
thing? Oh,
wait.
sorry.
Now you have to be a gentleman. Now, Lucy.
Sorry, I spoke
No,
out of order.
it's
Sorry.
hard sometimes. This as good as this technology has gotten, and I'm trying to get this thing nailed down because I want to do. We're going to be doing, next week. Casey is going on a cross country trip during the show, and he's taken Jackie Bam Bam from the station, and Preston and I are going to be doing some live streaming, and I've got this setup here, which is pretty kick ass. It looks pretty good, right? I mean, I'm an imbecile, and I'm pushing all the buttons on this. Does it look all right?
You
Looks
always push
awesome.
my buttons, babe.
And thank you, sweetheart. That's very kind. But anyway, so Lewis, please go ahead with what you're going to say, and then Lucy.
No, I just wanted to say this. Really, the true stars of the Kegs for Cats we'll have kittens there for cuddling, as we mentioned before. But they'll be it kind of makes everything a reality. And if you're a cat lover, even if you're not, even if you like dogs, once you see the kittens and you hold them and learn about all the people involved with saving lives in Philadelphia, you'll get a kick out of them. And I just wanted to do a special shout out to both Claire and Steve and Lucy. I mean, Claire and Steve through Max Fund. Our mission is to save lives, and we do a good job of it. But we couldn't do this part, which is essential for all of Philadelphia, without you guys. And Lucy, you're kind of our mouthpiece, and really have gotten us some great exposure to keep doing what we like to do most, which is find forever homes for animals and take care of those that are abandoned and lost. And it just makes everything worthwhile. Thank you.
That's kind of wonderful because Lucy, we both heard the word vulva, and you were referred to as a mouthpiece in one. It,
I said Volvo. Volvo.
okay, you know what? I'm going to support you in that, even if it sounded like vulva. But anyway, let me just say quickly hi to Nathan and Nathan Hartman and Jonah Fowler, and Jeffrey just checked in. I hope this is looking good. Can you guys see the comments popping up on the screen?
Awesome, great paws and claws. Good job there, Jeffrey. 100%.
Very cool. And you know what? Basically, there should be a button here that removes my head from my ass and reminds me to turn the comments on. So we'll do this again in a little bit. If I was pulled in different directions as I'm pushing buttons, I believe the word got out. And the truth of the matter is, again, this is such a good time, and it is such a wonderful thing. And, you know, I'm going to take a little second here if I can. I'm going to cut to a 4-shot while I call up. This is going to be very self-indulgent here, but just give me a nanosecond while I go to something that I want to show here, which is we have this little girl, and she just got she just got spayed. And her name is Precious, and so she is available. You know, this is part of the work that Max Fund does, and she is just a sweetheart. And yes, and so if you are interested, please let us know. You know how to get a hold of me, and that'd be great. But she is a doll, and honestly, guys, you know, besides me being a little bit scattered here, I just want to say, it's so important what all of you do, and I'm so honored to be able to work. Claire, I'm so honored. You know, I love you to death. You do such great work for animals, and you're constantly doing wonderful things, and a lot of people don't realize around the clock she's in, you know, 9,000 different charities, and because of what I do, everybody comes to us, and that's a pleasure. It's an honor. It's a gift that we love, you know, giving back in that way, and we love the people stuff. We're doing the Camp Out for Hunger full blown, like we've done, you know, prior to COVID. Everything's coming back full bore. And with that, you know, the human charities and the pet charities are absolutely near and dear to us as well. Lucy, phenomenal as always. Again, a tireless advocate for animals. Lewis, Morris Animal, astonishing. Again, you know, just keep up the good work. We might do another one of these. Let me see. We got some comments coming in here. We have, okay. Thank you, Jonah. Very professional setup, Steve. Looking awesome. Thank you.
It is very professional.
Jonah,
You're
you
very
can't
professional, Steve.
All right, and Jeffrey popped up again and said, do it again, Steve. Great job. We have 3 cats, all adopted. MMR rocks. Love that, Jeffrey. Very cool.
Awesome.
And Bud 215, love that. Great job, guys. Thank you so much. Anything else you guys want to say? We don't want to keep people on for too long. I promised about 15 minutes. And the general consensus on the comment board is do it again. So maybe we'll do another one in maybe Thursday or Friday. All right.
Perfect.
And does that work for you?
Yeah.
All right. And so again, I'm just going to pop back up over here. This is one thing I haven't mastered quite yet, but we're going to hop back over to Google Chrome and see how this goes. Did I do it or did I screw it up? And here we go. Come on, cross your fingers. Oh, yay, it worked. How about that? So
Man, the
again,
build-up there. The build-up, there was so much.
I mean, you
A
know,
lot of pressure.
usually a lot of these guys who do these things, they'll have somebody sit off to the side and run it. I'm running it myself, damn it.
No, you
Yeah,
are.
I'm
Yeah,
running
it's
everything.
Like you've got 8 arms going here. You're doing great.
All the switching, all the deals. So again, it's save the date. It is, you already saved it. Yeah, this is the next Sunday coming up. Sunday, September 18th, 1 to 4 p.m. You can get the tickets at a number of different locations. Max Fund, Eventbrite. Lewis, I'm sure you have a link at Morris Animal as well.
Yeah.
On my Facebook page, too.
And on
Rally
Lucy's
up.
Facebook page and the Philadelphia Brewing Company. Sensational. Thanks to all of them. Guys, anything else we want to say? Are we good?
We're good.
Hope
All right.
See you
see you all
Sunday.
on Sunday.
Wave goodbye. All right. And thank you. Wait, do we have one last? All right. Another comments are coming in, guys. We'll hit you next time, but thank you so much for checking in and have a good one. Bye-bye.